Physical or mental disability should never stop someone from being able to participate in sports. And over at Denfeld High School this afternoon, a special field day was held to make sure everyone knows they're on the same team. Our very own Daniel Chiarelli shares the story.
What felt like another sunny spring afternoon out at Denfeld High School turned into quite the field day as the Hunters hosted their first Springing Into Activity Day. It's a day dedicated to elementary school students from around the Northland with special needs, both physical and mental.
It is kind of combining students of all sorts of physical and cognitive abilities from gen ed, from special ed, and looking at how we can modify games and activities to get everyone involved regardless of their abilities.
Logan Rauch, a special education teacher at Denfeld, says he's already had students ask when the next field day is.
With high schoolers, sometimes you got to push them out of their comfort zone, but we've kind of seen that if you give enough time and enough opportunities for those kind of relationships to flourish naturally, they definitely do.
The Unified Physical Education Team at Denfeld was formed just this year. According to the Children's Defense Fund, nearly 18% of students in Minnesota from kindergarten to 12th grade require some sort of special education assistance. Teachers were blown away by today's turnout. For developmental adapted PE teacher Rhonda Elns-Shepper, she said the atmosphere and the weather today were perfect.
Oh, we are thrilled. Even with the wind, it was the best day we could ask for. Sunshine in Duluth and fun friends to play with and everything we could ask for.
Rauch says days like today are crucial to show that everyone can be part of the same team.
I think it's a really good way of looking at more of what people can do compared to what people can't do. I'd say all in all, the thing that a lot of these kids are learning is to just be more open-minded when it comes to inclusivity and abilities.
From Duluth, Daniel Chiarelli, Northern News Now.
Thank you, Daniel. What a sweet story.